before we move off the top row of the Pathfinder, we should explain what this expand is. And it seems to me of limited use, but if you create two shapes and they're different colors, watch what happens. I can imitate what the, let's say, what the Unite's going to look like without making it permanent. If I select these and hold my Option, yes, the Option, and hit Unite, that is what the Unite is going to look like, just like that. But what's cool about this is that although we see what it's going to look like, if we grab our direct selection tool, we can still move some of these pieces around. So the Unite isn't made permanent until we get it exactly the way we want it to look. Select them all, and only when we hit the expand does it become one shape. And so let me do that again. I'm going to create all these different shapes. I'm going to select them all just like I would if I was going to hit the Unite, or I can hit the Exclude, but before I do, I hold the Option. And this is what it's going to look like when I apply the Exclude. So it's sort of like a preview. If I think I need to move things around a little bit, I can hit the direct selection tool, pick this portion, move it around, and yet I'm getting a preview of what the application of that tool is going to look like. Ooh, and when I get it the way I want it to look, I can select it, and when I hit expand, it actually applies that tool. That's what that expand. So remember, right before you hit the tool, or that portion of, when you hit that portion of the Pathfinder, hold your Option and then hit. Oops, let me just go back. I don't know what happened. I'm holding. Oh, I'm holding my Option. I can see what it's going to look like when I hit that. But by grabbing my direct selection tool, I can move it around, get it exactly the way I want it, and then when it's exactly where I want it, I select them all and I hit expand, and it applies. That works for all the tools on the top row of the Pathfinder. It will not work for those underneath.